St. Catherine of Alexandria was a 3rd century Christian martyr and, like Margaret, was considered by the Church to be one of the 14 holy helpers, who would intercede on behalf of those that prayed to them. She was said to be the daughter of the governor of Alexandria during the reign of Emperor Maxentius, and was, from an early age, given to learning and serious study. At the age of 14, she beheld a vision of the Virgin Mary and the infant Jesus, and became a Christian convert. When Maxentius initiated a persecution of Christians, she travelled to have an audience with him and rebuked him for his actions. Maxentius summoned 50 of the empire's greatest philosophers and orators to debate her, but she prevailed over all of them, and a substantial number declared their own conversion on the spot, only to be summarily executed by the emperor. Maxentius now gave orders to horribly torture her and then throw her in prison. During her confinement, angels came down from heaven and tended her wounds, while doves brought her food. Even Jesus appeared to her and gave her a pep talk, encouraging her to keep the faith. Hundreds of people also came to visit, to try and dissuade her from her course of action, but by the end of each conversation, they were all converted to Christianity, and subsequently arrested, and most of them executed. Even the emperor's wife tried to convince her to give up, but she too became a Christian, and Maxentius even executed her. Sometime later, when the cell was unlocked, Catherine emerged in a glowing shower of light and perfume, radiantly beautiful, without so much as a scratch on her. Dumbstruck, Maxentius now changed tack and instead proposed to marry her. There was now a vacancy after all, but Catherine refused, saying that she was married to Christ and had consecrated her virginity to his glory. Roman emperors were generally a vain and fickle lot, so Maxentius didn't take that rejection well at all. He ordered yet more torture in the shape of a spiked torture wheel, a circular device that remained popular right through the Middle Ages, over which a victim was tied and stretched till their bones broke and they died in agony. Like some kind of Christian Jedi, Catherine merely touched the wheel with her hand and it shattered into 1,000 pieces. Furious, the emperor ordered she be decapitated by sword, and she herself gave the executioner the command to strike. Like St. Margaret, Catherine's veneration spread like wildfire throughout Christian lands, and in medieval times she was considered the single most important virgin saint besides the Madonna. She had a huge female following, being regarded by church leaders of the time as the ideal exemplar of womanly virtue, fidelity, chastity, and holiness for girls to aspire to. She also became the patron saint of scholars, philosophers, students, and unmarried girls. Considering the Herculean task that she was soon to undertake, it's no surprise that Joan's visions consisted of a warrior angel and 2 chaste maiden saints who gave their lives rather than betray their faith.